Hello and welcome back to MissionChief.com. I'm Horn Devil, and today's episode is going to be all about the U.S. Coast Guard. Specifically, District 9, which is the Great Lakes, Lake Superior, Lake Michigan, Lake Huron, Lake Erie, and Lake Ontario. Actually, not much of it Lake Ontario this episode, but maybe later on we'll see. Okay, without further ado, here is a look at the spreadsheet that we have done so far. Everything in green is built, everything in white is not. So we have some work to do. Okay, I think we're just going to go from top to bottom and kind of work our way that way. Alright, let's get started. So, this is going to be Station Green Bay, which is in Wisconsin. We're going to type in here, U.S. Coast Guard Station Green Bay. There we go. And here is our first station. Let's take a look at satellite view. Okay. U.S. Coast Guard Station Green Bay. Your question is, where is the boats at? I think they are... So here's one of the boats, but where do they station them? This looks like a patrol boat of some sort, but it's not the U.S. Coast Guard boat. Okay. I think this is their dock right here, because you can see there's a chain link fence right here that leads all the way down here, and this dock here is its own separate entity with their little dock going right here. You can't really see it, but it is going in there. Sometimes these Coast Guard stations are a little bit hidden or kind of don't make a lot of sense, but just based right here, we can see the boat ramp that goes up here. There's currently no boats on their dock, but like I said, you can see the chain link fence that goes here. This is a restricted area, and then, of course, there we go. Okay, without further ado, let's head over to Green Bay, and let's get this built. So 100 Bay Beach Road A in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Let's take a look here. Green Bay, Wisconsin. I'm not even sure where that is. Oh, here we go. Green Bay, Wisconsin, right about here. Let's type this address in here, and let's see if it'll find it. If it does, of course it did not find it. So, it's somewhere in here. Oh, okay, so it's... Where are we looking right here? Is this it right here? No, it's not. This isn't it. Because I think this is it. Okay. Yeah, these, it's just not showing all the things right here. But you can see the boat ramps right here. You can see the parking lot, boat ramps, and this is going to be our Coast Guard station. Okay, build new building. This is going to be Coastal Rescue Station. And we're going to drop our pin right here. This is going to be UCG for United States Coast Guard. This is going to be Station Green Bay. We're going to attach this to District 9 and build for 500,000 credits. Okay, Station Green Bay has SPV, which is going to be a hovercraft. I'll show you guys a picture of that real quick here. SPV stands for Special Purpose Vehicle. And here is SPV 22154. So this is U.S. Coast Guard Auxiliary Division Green Bay. So here's a look at that. And then there was two small boats here. One that we saw in the beginning that was on the back of the trailer, and then the other one was in the water. Okay, so Green Bay is going to have 3 coastal boats here. So what we're going to do is go to expand. We'll go to expand twice. We'll go to vehicle market and we'll purchase 3 small coastal boats. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, the boats that we have here are going to be UCG. And that is a helicopter that is shaking everything. We have SPV, which is a special purpose vehicle. SPV 22154. And build. Up next we have UCG. RBS, response boat small. RBS 29352. 29352. And our last one here is going to be RBS 25805. 25805. Alright, so those are good to go. We're going to mark this one as green. I'm going to mark these two as yellow because they don't have enough staff yet. We're going to mark Station Green Bay as built, and there we go. We're going to mark one last thing here before we leave here. We're going to go to Edit. Desired personnel is going to be 18, 6 for each boat. And we're going to get our graphics back here. So we're going to go to Edit. And we're going to get our SPV, which is going to be our hovercraft. And our RBS, which is going to be the small boat on page, I think it's 6 or 7. There we go. There's one. And there's two. Okay, so those are RBSs, and Station Green Bay is good to go. Up next, we're going to Station Two Rivers in Wisconsin. U.S. Coast Guard, Station Two Rivers. I do believe this is the Coast Guard station here. Oh, what just happened? It just threw me across the map. Okay. Alright, so the thing about Station Two Rivers is this is a seasonal station. They only operate from Memorial Day through Labor Day, which is their busiest boating season. The main thing with a lot of the 9th District is a lot of their stations are seasonal because, well, the Great Lakes freeze. They freeze over with ice, and when winter comes, you need to take your boat. Like if you have a sailboat or any type of boat, you need to take it out of the water because if the ice freezes, it'll crush the whole hull of your boat and wreck it. So they take them off the waters and they put them on dry land and they put some covers over them, and the U.S. Coast Guard does the same thing. Since there's really no one on the water except for ice fishermen, they really only have these hovercrafts that will kind of come out if needed. But yeah, a lot of them are seasonal, so hopefully that answers you guys' question. I know you guys didn't really ask a question, but I will answer it even though you guys maybe didn't ask it. Okay. It is not finding Station Two Rivers, so we'll have to find this our manual way, which Two Rivers is, I think, somewhere up here. I think. Probably not. Let's just look up Two Rivers, Wisconsin. Alright, here is Two Rivers. And here is U.S. Coast Guard Station Two Rivers. Let's go to Build New Building. This is going to be... I was about to do a fire station. Whoopsies. Coastal Rescue Station. And we're going to drop our pin right here. It's going to be UCG Station Two Rivers. Assign dispatch center to the 9th District and bill for 500,000 credits. Ooh, do you know what I should have done? My bad. Can we move the building? Crap, we can't. Okay. Hold on. Let's just take this. Let's refund this. My bad. I forgot I usually put them on the docks for these ones. Let's go to Coastal Rescue Station, and we'll put it right here on the dock. Station Two Rivers and 9th District Command and build for 500,000 credits. Okay, there we go. So that is Station Two Rivers. We're going to mark this one as built. And we currently have 14.7 million credits. So this theoretically could buy us 29 coastal stations. But we're not going to spend all of our money on Coast Guard. We're going to get a huge chunk out of District 9 done, and then we'll keep going. Okay. Up next, Station Erie, which is in Pennsylvania. Station Erie has 3 small boats. Actually, 1 small and 2 mediums. Okay, let's get started. U.S. Coast Guard, Station Erie. 1 Coast Guard Road in Erie, Pennsylvania. While that loads, we're going to type this in here, and hopefully it finds it. Alright, so it found something in Erie, Pennsylvania. U.S. Coast Guard Station Erie, which is right about over here. Okay, we can see the RBM here, and I think this is an RBS. It shows that it has a white hull, but I think it's just the glare of the sun. I think it's kind of throwing it off. But here is the boat station, and let's get it going. Build new building. Coastal Rescue Station. There we go. And we're going to move our pin right here. Should move it right there. Okay, this is going to be... Actually, whoopsies. We'll do UCG. Station Erie. Set dispatch them to the 9th District Command and build 500,000 credits. Okay, Station Erie has an RBM, and an RBS. We're going to purchase 3 boats here, so we're going to expand it twice. Vehicle market, small coastal boat, and small coastal boat. Okay, this boat is going to be called UCG. RBM 45757. And we have UCG, RBM 45763. And our last one here is 29411. UCG 29411. Let's go to edit. And let's get our graphics pack. So we're going to page 7 for this one. That is our small boat. And next we're going to be RBMs, which are going to be mediums. And we're going to go to page 2, page 3. That's not it. Where is it? Where is my boat? Where is my RBM? Am I missing it? Where is my RBM? I hope the creator of the pack did not remove the boat. I really hope that didn't happen. I don't think that happened, but you never know. Oh, this is awkward. I do not see it. Let's just back out for a second here. It still exists, I think. I just don't understand why it's not... What am I missing? Am I blind? Am I blind? Is that the thing? Like, this is an RBM, but I want all my RBMs matching. Yeah, this sucks. Okay. Honestly, I'm wondering if the graphics pack got deleted for some odd reason. Because usually it's on the first or second page, which is kind of baloney. Yeah, I'll have to tinker with this a little bit and kind of figure this stuff out, because that is gonna suck really badly. Unless they moved it to like large coastal boat, which I don't think it'd be under there, but let's look under large coastal boat. Where is large coastal boat? Let's go searching. Yep, not seeing it in here. This is disappointing. Alright, well, I'll have to tinker with that off camera, unfortunately. So what we're going to do is just mark all these as yellow. I'll have to remember to go in here and get a graphics pack. We're going to mark this station as green, as built. Up next, we're going to go to Station Cleveland and Station Toledo. These Station Cleveland Harbor is a pretty big one. And then Toledo is also pretty big. They have quite a bit of boats. Okay, U.S. Coast Guard Station Cleveland. Alright, here is the station here. We can see one of the ships right here, the large, this is an icebreaker. And then we can see an RBS right here, and then an RBM. But you can see unit number 102 or 105 or something like that. 105, this is a WTGB 105, which is the knee bay, which is unit 105. So we're going to be able to build the station and, yeah, go from there. let's grab the address and start building Station Cleveland. Paste. Okay. So Station Cleveland is right next to the District Command for Cleveland. So here is the U.S. Coast Guard Morro Bay and the Knee Bay. So WTG 106 and the Knee Bay are both here. So we're going to build a building. We're going to go to Coastal Rescue Station. And we're going to drop our pin. We'll just prop up right here. This is going to be UCG Station Cleveland. Assigned Dispatch Center to 9th District Command. And there we go. So this station has a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We need a total of 42 personnel here. Expensive. Okay. Let's go to edit. Desired personnel is going to be 42. And this station is going to have 2 large boats and 5 small ones. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're going to upgrade this 6 times. We're going to purchase 2 large coastal boats. And the rest are all going to be small. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And there we go. Alright, let's get started. U.S. Coast Guard boat MLB 47304. Enter. RBS 25717. Let's go to copy. UCG. Alright, let's keep naming these here. UCG. RBS 29415. We have an RBM here. UCG RBM 45624. And our last small boat is going to be RBS something 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 something. Let's see what the number is here. Whoopsies. UCG RBS 29413. Okay, now for the big ones. Our icebreakers. WTG 106 Morro Bay. UCG. And I do have a graphics pack for this one as well, which is... I thought I had a graphics pack. I guess I don't have a graphics pack. Unless I put it under small. I swear I have a graphics pack for this. Where is it? Small coastal boat. Let's check under here. Oh, it is under small. Okay, well I didn't mean to put it under small coastal boat, but oh well. Okay, so WTG 105 is going to be Knee Bay. UCG. And here is the Knee Bay. Let's go to edit. I need to move this graphics pack. At some point I will have to move it from small to large, which might deactivate some people, so that would be my bad. Small coastal boat. And what I might do is make this graphics pack even bigger, just like a few sizes bigger, so it has a good size comparison. Okay, let's go to RBS's here and get some graphics pack for these. Let's go to page 7, and here we go. Page 7, yep. And page 7. There we go. And then we have a motor lifeboat here as well, so we're going to go to graphics pack, and this boat right here. And since we can't find our RBM pack for some odd reason, we'll have to just leave this blank for now, and we'll have to figure this stuff out a little bit later. Okay, we're going to mark all these as yellow. And we're going to mark this as green. There we go. Okay, before we leave here, we actually need to head back to Station Erie real quick. And because I forgot to do something. So we forgot to do edit. Desired personnel is going to be 18 personnel. Alright, so that is U.S. Coast Guard Station Cleveland. Up next, we're going to Station Toledo, which is right next door to Ohio. Well, it is in Ohio. It is Cleveland, Ohio. Or sorry, Toledo, Ohio. U.S. Coast Guard Station Toledo. U.S. Coast Guard Station Toledo. Okay, so we can see 3 small boats right here, and then we can see an RBM right here. So here is our unit. 3900 North Summit Street, Toledo, Ohio. Let's grab that address and find it. And here is U.S. Coast Guard Station Toledo. Alright, this is going to be Coastal Rescue Station, UCG, Station Toledo. Side dispatch sent to the 9th District Command and build. Alright, Station Toledo is just like Station Cleveland, where it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 bays here. We're going to go to expand. We're going to go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 bays. And let's see what the UTB is. UTB. So UTB 41480, which is an auxiliary boat or utility boat or something like that. It's just a small trolling boat of some sort. I'm not exactly sure. All I know it's called UTB and then the number. So, vehicle marker for Station Toledo. We have, actually, this is going to be all small boats here. So we're going to purchase 7 small boats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And it's going to take some time. So we have a UCG. Let's go. Let's just go left or from right to left here because our first one is a little bit iffy. UTB 41480. Edit. Here's our RBM. UCG. RBM 45698. UCG. RBS 25780. UCG. RBS 25726. Okay, Station Toledo. Oopsies. Let's add our tag here. UCG. Enter. UCG. RBS 29428. And our last one here is going to be an auxiliary patrol boat called the Amberjack. UCG. AUX is for auxiliary. Auxiliary patrol, and it's called Amberjack. 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 And build. Alright, so we're going to mark this station as built. And as far as all these boats, we're going to need a bunch of personnel here, pretty much the exact same as the other one. So we need 42 personnel hired up here at Station Toledo for these boats. We're going to go to Edit. We're going to go to Desired Personnel. It's going to be 42 and hit Enter. And it looks like we completed a task and event. What did we complete? Expand 9 stations? Okay, easy enough. Alright, up next we're going to do Station Lorraine in Ohio. U.S. Coast Guard Station Lorraine. This is also a seasonal station. Station Lorraine. Let's copy the address here. And Station Lorraine is right over here. We can see 2 boats right here. We can see an RBM and then an RBS, small and medium. Let's get this station built. We won't be outfitting any apparatus here or boats because this is a seasonal station. The boats actually come from different sectors. I should have mentioned that before. So when a sector is not in service, the boats will come from elsewhere. So Station Marblehead might send a boat over here, or Station Cleveland might send a boat here, but in the summer this is occupied. In the winter all the boats go from here to Cleveland or Marblehead. Just want to throw that out there. Okay, this is going to be UCG. And yes, we're building this station for practically no reason. It gets absolutely no benefit since we don't put boats in it, but is what it is. Okay, U.S. Coast Guard Station Lorraine. Assign desk person to the 9th District Command and build. Alright, we're going to mark that one as green. Okay, we would be doing Station Ashtabula, but when I did my research on this, the U.S. Coast Guard is, and the whole military in general, is having staffing issues. They could not find enough manpower to even staff the station, so what they're doing is, it's unmanned. So what they're doing is sending boats from elsewhere to here temporarily. But yeah, this whole station is unoccupied. There's no boats sitting there. Yeah, so I don't know if we'll build it. I'm probably just going to leave this one blank for now, but we might come back and build this. It's currently being debated whether they're going to keep this building operational or if they're just going to scrap it and sell it to the city or the town or whoever wants it. So yeah, that's Station Ashtabula. I'll do that one later. These 2 right here are from Mississippi. I don't know why. I got this whole list from, as far as the bases. I got all these bases from their official website, and I was not able to find any of these. Well, for one, Mississippi is not in the district. Mississippi is nowhere near the Great Lakes. Mississippi is way down here. So it is nowhere in District 9, which is over here. This is District 9 right over here. And yeah, I think they made a typo with the districts on that one. So yeah, we're gonna mark these 2 as whatever. Up next, Station Duluth, which is right over here, pretty far away. It is in Minnesota, and we are going to go over to Lake Superior and to Lake Superior over here. I know this one by heart because this is my home state of Minnesota. U.S. Coast Guard Station Duluth is right over here once it loads. Right here. And this is our beautiful buoy tender. This is one of many. This is WLB 206 spar. You can see the 206 right here. But this is the spar right here. This is a buoy tender. You can see the buoys right here on the deck. The front deck here, you can see the crane that lifts up the buoys and places them. We also have a smaller buoy tender right here. And then we also have a few other units here. Okay, but let's head over to Duluth and let's get that station built. This is going to be the one and only station in Minnesota. There used to be a station in Grand Marais, Minnesota, which is right... Is it here? That's not it. Grand Marais, where is it? Grand Marais was right up here. This was a U.S. Coast Guard station, but as of a few years ago, they actually closed it, which is kind of unfortunate. But they permanently closed the station, and they... I honestly, I don't know why they closed it, because this is a very, very long distance to run a boat. And there is no air stations nearby. The closest air station is Traverse City, Michigan. So imagine having to send a Coast Guard helicopter from here to here. Granted, helicopters go really fast. Very, very fast. But still, that's a huge commute. But without further ado, let's build U.S. Coast Guard Station Duluth. Alright, we're going to go to build new building. We're going to go to U.S. Coast Guard Rescue Station, Coastal Rescue Station. And we're going to drop our pin right here on these docks right here. And the spar will typically sit right here. This is going to be UCG Station Duluth. Assigned dispatch 79th District Command and built for 500,000 credits. We have 10 million credits left to spend. We're not going to spend them all today, but we will come... They will all be spent eventually, without further ado. So, okay, so this station has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 vehicles here. The SPV vehicle here is a special purpose vehicle, which is a hovercraft. So this station has a total of 6 bases here. So total 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to expand it this many times, and we're going to get some boats here. So we're going to get 1 large boat and 5 small ones. Vehicle market, large coastal boat, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. Large coastal boat. This is going to be, let's edit this. Let's go to UCG. WLB 206 spar and hit enter. Go to edit, select vehicle graphics pack, and this is the spar right here. How beautiful. We love the spar. Okay, up next we have RBS 293307 UCG. And let's grab this right here. 29307. UCG, RBM 45628, RBS, (29302), our SPV, UCG, SPV 22101. And our last boat is going to be UBS, Utility Boat Small, 25172. UCG, 25172. There's the UBS. SPV is going to be the RBS. Page 7, and here we go. Alright, and then for the RBM, since we can't find that graphics pack, we'll have to build that at a later date. The station does have 6 bays, so it's going to be a total of 36 personnel here. So we're going to go to edit, desired personnel is going to be 36, and hit enter. And that is Station Duluth. Let's mark this one as yellow, and we're going to mark this one as built. Like I said, Station North Superior is what they call Grand Marais, and is permanently closed until further notice. Okay. What we might do next is do Station Port Huron, and we're going to do 2 of them here, and I think we'll kind of wrap up this video from there. So let's head over to Station Port Huron. And here is Station Port Huron. Let's grab the address here. Come on. Okay, Station Port Huron. Here we come. Okay, here is our boat dock here at this point, Coastal Rescue Station, and we're gonna drop our pin right there. UCG Station Port Huron. 9th District Command, and built for 500,000 credits. Station Port Huron has 2 boats on RBM and an RBS. We're going to go to expand once. We're going to go to vehicle market. We're going to purchase 2 small coastal boats. And we're also going to mark this as a total of 12 personnel needed. Okay, let's go to edit. So we have boat UCG. RBM 45732. Boom. And our next boat is going to be our small boat. UCG. RBM 2250. Oh, I might have had a typo here. 225044. I don't know if this is too many numbers. It might be too many numbers. I'm going to mark this one as question mark. And yellow. And built. Okay. What I need to grab is a navigation team and bring it down here for this. Let's go to edit. Let's get a graphics pack for this. Page 7 and boom. Alright, and like I said, we don't have a graphics pack for the RBM yet. We'll try to figure that out at a later date. Okay, so with U.S. Coast Guard Station Port Huron, there's also a navigation team with the WLB 214 Hollyhock. Here is a, let's click this, grab this, and let's type this in here. So the Hollyhock is this is the Hollyhock right here. If we take a look, this is the exact same one that we saw in Duluth, except it's a different number and a different call sign. But it is nearby. I think it's somewhere in here. It might be, I think it's right here, but I can't confirm. But we're going to go and find this real quick here. So I did grab the address of where it actually sits, and this is when the Google Maps vehicle drove by, it was sitting in dry dock. Well, it was actually, it's not dry dock. This is wet dock, but this is where they park the Hollyhock. USCG, Hollyhock, WLB. This is where they park it, and I believe this is where we currently are on Mission Chief. I think this is the point right here. So we can see this Pine Grove Scenic Lookout with a curved parking lot, and then we can see a small building here with a little rectangle here. So I would assume this is the spot right here where the Hollyhock sits. So what we're going to do is go to build new building. We're going to go to, and just drop our pin right here. We don't see this little weird looking building right here, and this is Pine Grove Park Drive and Pine Grove Park Drive. So this is where it sits. And what we're going to do here is go to type of building. This is going to Coastal Rescue Station. This is going to be this is going to be, sorry, UCG. Aids to Navigation Team, Port Huron. Assigned dispatch center to the 9th District Command and built for 500,000 credits. And vehicle market, we have a large coastal boat here. Let's rename this to WLB 214 Hollyhock. UC. G. Oh, let's get rid of this mumbo jumbo in here. And enter. We're going to go to Edit, Vehicle Graphics Pack, and select this boat here. And we're going to hire 1 personnel. Alright, so the Hollyhock will need 1 personnel and it will need ocean navigation training. So we're going to mark this one as available. Alright, so that wraps up the video here. The last thing before we do anything, we're going to go to the 9th District Command here in Cleveland. We're going to go to Buildings. And every single building that we just hit 9th District Command, we need to hire some people here. So we're going to hit automatic hiring for Station Cleveland, Station Duluth, Station Erie, Station Green Bay. And we'll hit 3 days for Station Marblehead. Station Huron is going to need additional 7 people there. Station Toledo is going to need more people here as well. And that is pretty much it as far as hiring goes. But yeah, we made a decent little chunk of it. We got a lot done here in Lake Erie. Got some done up here on Lake Huron. And a little bit up here on the Washington side of it as well. Of course, we still have a huge section of Michigan to do. This is the current section we're working on is Michigan. There's a ton of U.S. Coast Guard stations on the whole outskirts of Michigan. We also have the air stations. We have 4 air stations to build. 2 are seasonal stations and 2 are the main stations. So, without further ado, here's a look at our Coast Guard stations. Also, we forgot about the one in Duluth. But yeah, we have a few to do up here on Michigan, or not Michigan. Well, actually, this is technically Michigan up here. The Upper Peninsula of Michigan, then we have a little bit here in Wisconsin as well. So that wraps up our video. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Building the U.S. Coast Guard, District 9. And I will see you guys in the next one. Also, it is two times credits. Enjoy it. Enjoy it while you can, because it will not be around for much longer. 13 hours. And the next one is probably going to be quite some time before the next